So I'm with Dr. Bauer, who was the superintendent of Bay Schools from 74 to 89, and he's a 2025 Distinguished Educator Hall of Fame inductee. We were just talking about the kind of things a superintendent has to deal with, not only buildings, and you heard in a prior video coming up $1 million short on a bond issue, or the number of kids that were coming into the schools and the overcrowded, but then we had the energy crisis. And right at that time, then the worst winter in history hits, the blizzard. And, we as high schoolers, we went to school, I think, from 7 a.m. till noon, and then the middle school kids came here. So you completely closed the middle school down, right?
Yes.
And then you combined the elementary schools too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think you did, just to survive so that, we could have warm schools to continue to educate kids.
Actually, we turned the temperatures down too.
Oh yeah, we were in our coats. Yeah, we sat through school in our coats every day. But I never knew you had to testify. That's pretty amazing. So, and did you subsequently win the lawsuit?
Yes.
Congratulations.
The opposing lawyer could not believe he lost. And he kept arguing the case when the judge was telling him what his verdict was.
Oh, really? What you talked about when you were testifying, and the judge said, "I thought that was pretty good."
Yeah.
That's how. So, who would have ever thought when you become superintendent that you would find yourself in a court of law, representing a school district against the local energy company?
They teach that in your college. You get some experience with law,
Yep.
school law. And actually, I taught school law at Cleveland State and at Baldwin Wallace at various times. So it was an area that I was well acquainted with in terms of the book road.
And experienced.
And experience.
Yeah. So that's interesting because you talked about that, but also you're so respected. You were president of the entire area superintendents.
Yes, we have a Superintendents Association.
Yeah, well, that means that your contemporaries found you as the leader that they could follow with the things that you were doing and how creative things. But in Bay Schools with the excellence in the academics and the arts and athletics, how hard was that to be the leader of that group?
Not too difficult if you have experience running an organization.
Yeah.
There are some commonalities that you can use in your background, and they're a good group of guys. They were called we had an organization that did group purchasing.
Yep.
And that organization has gone. I think they have over 150 school districts in it now. Extend all the way down to Columbus.
And you were part of that too.
Yes,
so that's building a consortium to buy in bulk to save, right?
I was on the original board of that group, and then after I retired, I worked for them for 8 years. It was an organization I really believed in terms of accomplishing something to be really helpful to schools.
Oh, it's great. You think about it, still exists today, and it's more powerful than ever. You've left a heck of a legacy. Some of the things that you've done. Very, very proud to have been able to be a student in your school district.
Well, the school district I worked in before I came to Bay is probably larger than Bay now, and they were about the same size. And I came to Bay because of the quality of both the school district and the city and the kids we had. You have good kids that can make you look good.